What's going on, guys? Welcome back. Today we are continuing to explore our new home state of South Dakota.
Yeah, so actually, contrary to what many people might believe, there's a lot of cool stuff to see around this area. So we are going to start off the day visiting Wind Cave National Park, checking off another national park on our national park
List.
Called hit list.
No, hit list.
But anyway, so we're going to head down to the visitor center and see if we can't get in on a little bit of cave tour action.
So we've just made it into the parking lot of Wind Cave, and it is kind of a madhouse.
Yeah, so we arrived here at 7:45 a.m. The office opens at 8 o'clock to start selling tickets, and there's already a huge line.
Yeah, take a look at this line. It's kind of insane.
Fortunately, we were able to score some tickets for the fairgrounds tour, which is the longest of the tours and the most strenuous, so we get to spend about an hour and a half inside the cave, so we're excited about that. So
and it is super bright and it is super warm out here, but the cave
is a cool 54 degrees. I'm really excited about it because it's been really hot here, like almost 100 degrees, which is unseasonably warm for this area. So yeah, bring on the cave. This cave system is pretty amazing. They estimate that it's about 350 to 360 million years old. There are at least 155 miles of known passages, and they estimate that there are hundreds and hundreds more. While all cave formations are very cool, this particular cave system is known for its boxwork formations. 92% of all known formations of this style are right here in Wind Cave National Park. All right, so we made it back to the van. It's actually a really cool system. We really enjoyed the little walk through there.
they offer more than just the fairgrounds tour, and it's supposedly the most strenuous, but I didn't think it was that bad.
No, it just has a lot of stairs, so if you have problems with stairs, you'll want to consider that. But they're only offering 3 tours right now. They have 2 other ones, one that's more of like an actual caving tour and a candlelight tour, which sounds like it would be really cool, where you get to go through the cave by candlelight like the original explorers kind of did. So that would actually be cool to see.
That'd be awesome.
But we made it out of there from the 54 nice degrees to I think we're already almost like 90 degrees here, and it's like
Van says 91, but
like 11:30 in the morning. We'd love to do some of the hiking trails around here, but it's just kind of hot, so we're gonna skip those today. But we are going to go hunting for something that makes me very excited.
So we made it maybe about a half mile down the road, and when we noticed this guy right here, it's not the little guy that we were searching for, but
well, we'll take it because he's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Although he's a little scary because he's huge.
Yeah, he's ginormous. He's almost about as big as the van is, almost.
He's not that big.
He's that big.
Jed exaggerates.
He's huge. Now, it's a little scary because he ended up crossing the road behind us, and when you look at how massive those bison are, I mean, all I could just imagine is him just ramming the side of our poor van.
But he didn't.
He didn't.
Now let's go find the other little fuzzy creatures we're looking for.
Okay, so we found the little critters we were looking for.
Prairie dogs.
Prairie dogs. So right behind me, there's like tons and tons and tons of these little fuzzy hot dogs.
Oh, and they make this like little chirping sound.
I don't know if you can hear them.
They're really cool. This one over here is going absolutely crazy right now. But they are so cute, and basically they're like little ground squirrels. And from what we read, they're really good for the prairie. They really draw in other animals and vegetation, and they're just...
Really bad for horses and cattle, though, so I'm sure the ranchers around here don't appreciate it when a horse or a cow steps in their burrow, but...
I don't know. I like the prairie dog town. I could live here.
I'm gonna leave her here.
Prairie dog.
So, welcome to my new channel, guys. I'm just kidding. We'll grab Sandy. Good morning.
So yesterday after Wind Cave, it was just so hot that we ended up just kind of going back to the RV park we're staying at and just relaxing for the rest of the day. Ooh, glasses.
But our RV park is only 15 minutes from something that I don't know if it's a must. Yeah, it's a must see. I think it is. We're at Mount Rushmore, and it is 5 o'clock in the morning.
So we saw that it opens at 5 a.m. It's been super hot here, like we said. So we thought, let's get up at 4, We'll go to Mount Rushmore at 5. Supposedly, I think the sun rises on the side, so I think you get like a red glare on it when the sun rises. The sunrise should be about like 5:20 this morning, I think.
Yeah, so the sky looks absolutely beautiful, and yeah.
Let's see Mount Rushmore.
Let's go see Mount Rushmore. So it's really pretty out this morning. As you come up to the walkway, they have flags of all the states and some U.S. territories, which is pretty cool. You know, you kind of scope out your state and be like, hey, that's us.
Yeah. And then you get to come hang out with these guys. You know, Washington, Jefferson, Roosevelt, Lincoln. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so actually, I'm pretty impressed because I did read some reviews online. They're like, "Oh, it looks small and it looks this and that and the other." I think it's beautiful, and the sunrise, it's kind of casting this beautiful.
Yeah, you can see a little bit by eye, but you can really see it in pictures. So.
Yeah, you can see the glow of the light actually on the carving. It looks absolutely stunning. So. Stunning. I think we're gonna hit the Presidential Trail. It's the closest you can get to the actual monument itself. Not sure if you're gonna get a good view from it, but we're gonna go find out. Yeah. So there's this cool little cave right here. If you go in, you can see Washington in kind of like a unique format, framing, whatever you want to call it. But I haven't had enough caffeine today, obviously. It's still early, so no, but it's definitely worth checking out. So we're at the end of the Presidential Walk. You can see these guys up here, and I believe this is the closest you can actually get to the monument itself.
Yes. More caffeine, please.
So what I'm guessing is that this deer here is authorized personnel. So this fellow right here is the guy who was the sculptor, and this bust of him was actually sculpted by his son named Lincoln. So we're actually huffing and puffing a little bit. So the monument sits at about 6,000 feet. So
5,700.
5,700. That's Don't want to. Sorry, I tried to deceive you just then about the altitude of Mount Rushmore. My apologies.
We didn't realize it was at this elevation. I'm like, because we've been at like sea level for a while.
So the trail actually isn't that difficult, but you might want to bring a bottle of water. Also keep in mind that if you do come here for sunset, there's stuff that doesn't open until 8 or 9 o'clock.
Sunrise.
Yeah,
if you're here for sunset, you're going to be waiting a long time for stuff to open in the morning.
I don't think you can overnight in the parking lot, so.
Mount Rushmore, do it.
It's different.
Don't hang out with the people at the porta potties. There's porta potties over there.
Where? Oh, okay. Well, so the bathrooms aren't open, but there's a little bit of construction here. Normally it's $10 for parking. Admission to the monument itself is free.
Mm-hmm. But today the gate was just open and all the pay machines are kind of covered, so I'm not sure if maybe it just starts a little later in the day where they charge you as you come in, but
no idea.
We got in for free.
Free!
Yay! One of the advantages of coming at 5 a.m.
Okay, so a little bit of a drive from Mount Rushmore, and we are now in Custer State Park.
Yeah, so this is actually a very beautiful state park. It is South Dakota's largest and oldest state park, their first state park. It has over 71,000 acres, I believe, is the size of the park, so it's a really large park. In fact, I think I read somewhere that it's actually the largest state park in all of the United States, in all the states, so it's kind of impressive. There is a fee to get into the state parks. We paid $20 to get in here. That will get you into any state park for an entire week. So if you want to come to South Dakota and visit several of the state parks, you can get that pass for $20. If you plan on staying longer than a week, then you can get a year pass for $36, so it's not too bad of a deal.
One of the scenic drives you can do here is called the Wildlife Loop. And
is that what it's called? Wildlife Loop? Yeah, Wildlife Loop Road.
Yeah, Wildlife Loop Road. It's a looping road that has wildlife on it.
So there's some beautiful, beautiful drives, very scenic drives through this park, and so this is one of them. The very cool thing about it is this park has a herd of 1,500 bison / buffalo, whatever you call them, and we found the herd. So we were driving down the road.
They're right here behind us.
They're behind
all
us,
in this field
and
here.
as we were driving through, they were all over the road. Yeah, they're pretty amazing.
So just be careful. They are in the middle of the road, so
Don't
take
get
it slow.
too close. We read that they can jump 6 feet and run at like 35 miles per hour. So if you can't run at faster than 35 miles per hour, don't get too close.
I just need to run faster than her. So we're nearing the end of the Wildlife Road Loop. Loop Road. We're going to get that right one day. When we came across a bunch of cars on the side of the road, and for the first time, we get to see these guys in the wild.
Yeah, so we saw bighorn sheep. There were 6 of them.
6 of them.
They're a little hard to see because they're kind of hidden in the grass, and if there hadn't already been all these cars out there, we probably would have missed them because they almost look like just like rocks kind of laying over in the grassy area, but they are beautiful.
Okay, so wow, we've really enjoyed our time in Custer State Park, and this is a place that I would definitely come back to.
Yeah, we definitely didn't have enough time here, and then again, it's really, really hot, so we're kind of skipping a lot of the hiking that we would like to do. So this is definitely the next time we're through this area on our list to stop back, do some hiking, and see a little bit more of it.
So we just ate possibly the best burger in the United States.
So we just had lunch at the Black Hills Burger and Bun Company in Custer, South Dakota.
And so, just to let you know, this we actually ate there yesterday as well. That's how good it was. We actually ate there twice.
And we just thought we were just grabbing lunch, so we didn't worry to film it, but it is one of the best burgers we've ever had, so we had to let you guys know about it. And the particular burger that we had was called the Hot Granny. And you can get it with like regular beef, or you can get it with buffalo. We got it with the buffalo, and it has, so the buffalo patty, it has cream cheese, jalapenos, bacon, and then this, it's almost kind of like, it's called a their granny sauce, but it's kind of a sweet and spicy jam or jelly of sorts. So
she had sweet potato fries, I had regular fries, but we also had cheese curds as an appetizer.
Oh yeah, the cheese curds are delicious as well. So definitely,
it's absolutely amazing. If you're in Custer,
you've got to go there and have a burger. Tip though, there's always a line for lunch. They're like only open from 11 to 2:30, and then they're only open for dinner like a couple days a week. So it's pretty much kind of a lunch thing. You know, go check in. Usually there's about an hour wait or so, and then just kind of walk. There's a cute little downtown. You can walk around and like do some shopping or something while you're waiting. But it's definitely worth the wait.
Worth it. Totally worth it. But anyway, guys, so
we've barely touched the surface on South Dakota, but we've enjoyed this basically we've been in the Black Hills area of South Dakota. It's absolutely gorgeous. I was pleasantly surprised. I didn't think I would like it that much here.
No, everything was stunning. The wildlife, especially out here, was really incredible.
Right. So, so if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, we'd love it if you would subscribe and follow along on our journey. But I think that's going to do it for now.
Yep. Make sure you stay tuned for more South Dakota adventures.
Coming up.
We're actually having a great time. But until next time, guys, stay wonderful.
Call it a day.